everyone, let us see lab 11. Lab 11 is one to many. Okay, the relationship here is one to many relationship. That means for one record we have many records in another table. For one record in for example department table, there are many records in your employee table. That only we are going to see how to do. First you can open the lab manual and keep for this one. Okay, now let us start the program. Okay, file, new project. Okay, here the same Java with ant, Java application, this one. Click next, give the program name here as lab 11, or you can project name is lab 11. My main class name is main. Okay, okay, project folder is already there. Okay, let me change my project name as one. I think so one to many also will be there. Let me change it as one to many lab 11. No, one to many 11. Okay, now this is main. Okay, now give the project name as a one to many 11, and in the main class you just put a dot main, whatever it is there, put add dot main at the end, then click finish. Now the package is open. Here what I have to do, where is our one to many, everything, rest everything you just close the projects. That means next and all the projects. Now here it is. Now come back here. Now you create entity class. Let us create a new package entity by right clicking. The entity is called as employee. Right click here, new entity class, give the class name as employee. I'm going to give it as employee 11. Okay, package name you give it as entities. Here primary key it is already given as long. Persistent unit, that name you just keep. Database you add the Sun App Server database. Create and finish. Now in entity class I'm going to create some fields. And what are all the fields I'm going to add is name, first name, private, private, string, first name, private, string, last name, private, int, age. Okay, and private, double salary. Okay, I'm adding all these fields: first name, last name, age and salary. Now let us get the getter and the setter for all these things. Just click here, right click, insert quotes, getter and setter for all the fields. So check all the fields and create, generate. Once it is generated, now have a look for all the things whether it is generated. Yes, it is all generated. Okay, getter and center for salary ID, everything is generated. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to the string class. Okay, just click, and because it is only ID it is printing, I want all. So right click, insert quotes to string, all, generate. So it will be generated. The next what I'm going to do is, after getting all these things, I'm going to create one more entity class called as department. Just click here, new entity class. This is called as department, department. This is called department. The package name, we already have the package as entities. Click, and long here also, finish. Once it is finished, what are all the things we have to add in this? I have to add, and here the fields are title, private, string, title, that means department name. Title is department name, and yes, I have ID and title, that's all. Here I am going to write the relationship. For one record of this department class, I have many record in employee class. So 1, 2, many, okay, 1 to many, cascade is equal to cascade type. Okay, now let us add all these things so that it will come by itself. Cascade type DYPE. Okay, add cascade type. Okay, as cascade type dot all. I have to fetch for this one record, I have to fetch all the record from there. FETCH, fetch is equal to, fetch type on the eager, FETCH, fetch TYPE type dot, okay, fetch type, it has to be imported, fetch type dot eager. Okay, there should not be any commas at the end. Okay, now let us get the getter and setter for the title. Insert code, getter and setter, only title is there. Generate. Okay, after generating getter and setter, let me create a list. PRIVATE, private list. What is the list? The list is of employee. Employee, I think so, 11. Employee 11. We can call it as employee, EMPLOYEES, employees. Okay, so now the getter and setter is also over. Now you come to the next part. Let us create one CDI bean. CDI bean, this will be your Java class. So this CDI, no, I have main.java, na? No need to write in CDI. I will be writing it in main.java here. Inside main.java, what I am going to write is, let us bring all the things from your file. 11th one, no? Let's come down here. It is given. The code is given. I'll explain the code now after copying everything. Control C. Now paste it here. Control V. Okay, first here we are creating an entity manager factory EMF like the previous question, and we are adding an object for entity manager. First entity manager factory, it is in the persistent class. So persistent.entity create entity manager factory of, this is the name of our persistent unit, but this is not the name of our persistent unit. You can come here to meta info, click the persistent unit, one to many. Okay, double click it, copy, double click it. Okay, shift home, control C. You can come back to our main.java and control V. Why department.java it is showing some error? Okay, list I have not added. Came back and I added the list. Let's see whether the error is going or not. It's not, still not going. Okay, it's gone. Now main.java, entity manager. Next you create the object for entity manager. Next list, you create a list. So list, array list. Okay, create class employee in package, no. So now where is our employee? Okay, this is our employee 11. Employee 11. All employee is marked as employee 11. Now EMPL YEEE, it is given YEE. So import. Okay. Okay, first we created the entity manager factory. Next entity manager. Next we created a list. That means a list of employees, all the records. We are just list of employees is equal to new array list of, that is we are just fetching all the records and keeping in employees. Okay, then employee E1 is equal to new employee of just for one record, I'm creating an object. So employee dot set even dot set first name. Okay, this is all name is different from our thing. Last name and age, it is not employee age. Okay, something it is different here. Dot set capital age. Salary also set capital yes. Why, what happens? And okay, instead of set I put get set age and set employee. Okay, first employee. Second also I'm creating one more employee, one more object I'm creating here also. First name, last name, age, set age, salary. Okay, I'm writing two records into the table, employee 1 and employee 2. Next what I'm doing is I'm adding these two into the table, employee dot add e1, employee is dot add e2. This 2 has been added. Employees is nothing but list. In that list I am adding these two records. E1 means this is employee 1, then employee 2. These two I am adding into the list. Now department, what is our department is also our table, but I gave it as department. Maybe let us check whether we have, yes, we have department table is there. So let us come back here with the before saving, let us come back to our project and let me refactor it to, where is refactor? Rename it to department 11. Okay, department 11. So let us see, everywhere department 11 has came. So now here department 11 is equal to department, new department 11. So now department 11, now we have to bring this entity here, import the entity here. Now that error is gone. Set title department dot set employee, yeah. Set employee 11, no? Okay, now let us see. Department dot set ID and string is here. First let us go and create an employee 11. I have created one. No, not an employee one. In department 11, whether I have created employee? Yes. I have created employee 11 here, but main.java in department I have not created any. Only for list I have created. I have not created anything for employee. Whether we have to create anything for employee in department? Yes. Employee list we created, no? Private employee list. but whether employee list this in department 11 I have created employee list. I think so I have not created the getter and setter for employee. So now insert code getter and setter for employee. Generate. Once you generate it, here you can get the getter and setter for your department. Department dot es. It is there. Department dot. We have to set the value for employee. Set employees dot employees. Okay, so now we are setting these two employees, employee 1 and employee 2, to the department of engineering. Okay, now transaction begin. Process, that is write department. When you write department, automatically the employees will also be written. Get transaction, commit, and this is exception. Okay, this is if you want you can write, otherwise take this try and catch out and we can write only these things. That is also fine if error doesn't come. Okay, now let us run the program and see. Run it, save, afterwards run it. My god, so many errors it is happening. We have not added the library. Come back here, add the library. So right click, add library. What is that library? Java DB driver. Okay, now again you run the project. Yes, our project is successful. Let's go back and see from the table so that you can able to understand. Our table is employee department 11, so it is not here. Come back here and refresh. So department 11 is here. Okay, and where is our employee 11? Employee 11. View data. View the data. Here we are having two datas. Okay, 2403 and 2402. We have two datas. Now come for the department. Okay, ID you just remember 2403 and 2402. View data here. Here 2401 engineer. Okay, where is the employee 11? Okay, now here department 11 employee. This is our one-to-many relationship data. Okay, view data. Here it will be written for department ID 2401. We have two employees 2402 and 2403. So now these two tables are related in. For one department we have two records, that means one to many. That's all. This project is over.